Drug dependence refers to changes in the brain that occur in order to compensate for overexposure to a drug. Dopamine is a chemical signal that is involved in the reward circuitry of the brain. Normally, the level of dopamine is regulated within a normal range. Performing a rewarding activity causes a spike in dopamine levels in the reward circuitry of the brain. Long-term use of drugs, such as alcohol, can cause a constant excess amount of dopamine released from neurons. In order to restore balance, the brain tries to lower the amount of dopamine in the brain in various ways. Since drugs exert their effects in the brain by binding to certain receptors, the brain can lower the effects of a drug by reducing the number of these receptors or by changing their structure so that drugs cannot bind as strongly. Both of these methods lead to lower responsiveness in the brain's reward circuitry. This leads to a constant state of low dopamine in the brain, which has many adverse side effects, such as anxiety, depression, and memory impairment. Since consumption of drugs induces significant changes to the brain, individuals who regularly take drugs can become physically reliant on them. These individuals may be highly motivated to seek drugs in an attempt to restore a normal level of dopamine in their brain's reward circuitry. Drug tolerance also occurs in individuals who regularly use drugs. Tolerance is the brain's reduced response to a drug that has been used for a long time. For example, a person who has consumed alcohol frequently over many years will require more alcohol to achieve the same effect as someone who is drinking alcohol for a long time. This again is a result of the significant changes that take place in the brain when an individual consumes a drug for a prolonged period. These changes can be long-lasting, but are not irreversible. If you would like to better understand the processes that occur after drug dependence and tolerance, please watch our videos explaining withdrawal and recovery.